Is that ice cream?
No, that's this is a
Butter.
raspberry butter and a...
Butter. Hi, I'm Mahalia and this is In the Hype. Well, I mean, the project itself, it was a pandemic baby. It was born out of the pandemic. Being completely honest, in the beginning, it was horrendous. I almost felt like I'd lost my thing, like I'd lost the ability to be able to write music and do that. So it took me about 6 months, and then one of the first songs that I wrote was called IRL. So Terms and Conditions was the first single from my album, and I made it with Ray. And me and Ray have been in each other's lives since we were both about 17. We met because we did a show together in London. We'd never had the chance to sit in a room together and work. We've had our chance to chat and kind of connect and play live music together, but never been in that space. So doing that session for me was really exciting. She's incredible as an artist, but as a songwriter, she's so special to watch. Okay. This is kind of what it is to be this kind of songwriter. I love that song. I think for both of us, just thinking about what we've both gone through on our own in relationships with guys, I think we both needed to get that song out. So the conversation of UK R&B is a really sticky one because I think it's one that has changed and evolved. First, the conversation was kind of more frustration from artists being forced to be pushed into the genre of R&B. I think for a long time, the industry was very lazy in only ever allowing black artists to call themselves R&B artists. I've always been massively inspired by, black music on the whole, but R&B and soul definitely. So for me, it wasn't crazy that I'm gonna say pigeonholed me like that. But now it's very different. We are starting to see incredible black female singer-songwriters come out and not be put in that category and be able to make the music that they want to make. So that part of the conversation, I think, is better. Where I think there's an issue, for context, in the UK, the mainstream radio is split into two. We have mainstream, which is basically where pop and indie sits, and then we have the extra stations, which is where R&B and most rap sits. Unless you chart, the masses never get to hear you. I also have to just make it clear that I'm speaking from an extremely privileged position because I'm in a point where I do get played on mainstream radio, but that's taken 12 years, you know?
Right.
And it's taken 12 years of kind of shouting about it. I don't understand why we need to be shouting, you know? I actually started Mahalia Presents when I was 15, but I started it in Leicester, which is where I'm from in the UK. I love Leicester, I love where I'm from, but the music scene was respectfully one-dimensional. I got to a point when I wanted to kind of be able to go and see artists who looked like me and who made music like me. Being from a small town and being from outside of the capital, there aren't many opportunities. There aren't many stages that you can jump on. There aren't many places to go where you can play your music. And I suppose in the beginning, I think I was just thinking about artists, and then I think quickly I was like, no, I think there needs to be a clear focus on soul and R&B, because what's the point in me talking about all of this and saying we need more stages for these artists and then not doing that myself? I think I also maybe selfishly love it because it's a chance for me to watch artists that I'm really excited about. And also I think sometimes as an artist, our worlds are so centered around us. Mahalia Presents allows me to think about everybody else and to support them. So I'm really proud of it, to be honest. Breaking America's scary. It's also something that feels really impossible, or I'll feel like I'm not moving forward anywhere, you know? And I think while the industry is kind of a bit confusing right now and we're all trying to have a viral moment, I want to take some time to also just focus on feeding Mahalia at home. Part of me is also in that place of I want to take strides in my career, but I have to take strides in my personal life. Because everybody told me if I wanted to be a big star, I had to only focus on this. But I can't put all of that shit on hold. And it's that feeling of kind of going, oh my God, it's only up from here. So, yeah. also want to have kids.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in and eating with me, and don't forget my album is out on July 14th. You can pre-order it now, and I will see you soon.